Hey, welcome back to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls as the Crusader. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and explore through the Festering Woods and make our way to the Drowned Temple and get the next sword piece. But first, we're going to have to talk to a guy.
Say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging.
Not encouraging. I don't know what you're talking about. Just seeing this guy encourages me more than I can possibly explain. Otherwise, we'd be lost.
You must be Alaric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what you truly are. Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Mr. Ghostly Ghost. I appreciate you, man.
Two tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancients. Within them reside the keys to our sacred temple.
All right, let's go ahead and explore the Festering Woods. The most festering of all the woods. Hello there, crumbling bones. There's a thick leather belt in those bones. All right, so we got some choking. We got some woods with choking air.
Hangs upon these woods.
Yes, I can imagine the air in this place is absolutely suffocating. I would absolutely imagine. Drink his blood? That's kind of gross. It's kind of terrifying and gross. Since when do ghosts drink the blood of the living? Since when does that happen? I've never heard of that.
Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death with wings.
Death with wings? Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Champion ghouls with Nightmarish. Nightmarish is probably my least favorite ability for the simple fact that it makes me run away. And I don't like running away. It just distracts me. It takes away from the combat, which I am not a big fan of. We got a diamond. I will gladly take that diamond, thank you. Ooh, look at that. Something better for our good friend Cormac. We're always looking for something better for our good friend Cormac. So let's go ahead and give him that. These blasted ghosts all over the place. What are we going to do about ghosts? That is absolutely insane. Oh no! Returned Archer Champions. Returned Archer Champions. They are jailers. Not a big fan of jailers. Man, even with 30 more wrath, we are still finding ourselves running out of wrath faster than I would like to be. Which is a pain in the neck, but that is okay. Nothing we can handle, I wouldn't think. Can you not jail me? Is that something you can avoid doing and stop running away from my attacks? That would be absolutely wonderful. A sovereign quest? It's a bow of some kind. Suppose that's fine. What's in here? The Crypt of the Ancients. So we found that like right off the bat, which is super nice. But that's the thing with the Festering Woods, is that the Festering Woods aren't particularly large. They are pretty small overall, which is good. So let's go ahead and explore the Crypt of the Ancients. Welcome.
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard.
Yeah, you are just chock full of nostalgic quotes, aren't you? You are just chock full of nostalgia. Which is, I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being aware of your past. But at the same time, is it something I'm interested in hearing? Not necessarily. I have other things I'm particularly worried about than hearing about your childhood there, Leah. You remind me of Leela from Futurama, who's always talking about her time at the orphanarium. Everyone's like, oh no, another tale about the orphanarium. Whatever are we gonna do about this? Skeletons must be destroyed. Destroy the skeletons all the time. Hello there, beacon of light. I will take that beacon. Now, is there something down here that we might want to explore? We got some skeletons over here. Suppose that's something we can kill off, is some skeletons. That's basically all we got here is skeletons. I cannot use my falling sword powers yet, but I will absolutely use them when I get the opportunity to use them. Can I actually use these? Is that something that I can use to kill off some of these things? Who's that? Bane the Defenestrator. Bane the Defenestrator? He's Frozen Pulse. How terrifying. even though I am not all that scared of Frozen Pulse. As we get through the game, Frozen Pulses can become scarier and scarier. It's going to start dealing more and more damage to us. But here early in the game, Frozen Pulse is really a non-issue. So, there you go. There's a lucky ring. What's the deal with a lucky ring? 9% extra gold from monsters. Sure, why not? I'll put it on just for the hell of it. Now, isn't there like a little dialogue that we can pick up here? A crypt robber, yes. Tomb robber's journal.
We were so sure we could beat whatever traps the ancients had laid for tomb robbers. But the dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our arrogance. I will be dead soon as well. Our greed was our downfall.
Their greed was their downfall. Yeah, why would they try to tomb rob a Nephilim temple? That doesn't make any sense to me. Iron skin, steel skin, increase the duration. Don't want. Provoke. Condemn. Build up a massive explosion, unleashing it after 3 seconds. I don't want that. Law of Valor. New rune. Invincible. Empowering the law also increases your life on hit. I will take that. I will gladly take that. Alright, onward to look for the Warrior's Rest. Where might the Warrior's Rest be? That is the big question. Who's to say? Let's go ahead and look along the walls again. Travel along the walls is what we like to do in Diablo games, is explore along the walls and unlock as much as we can unlock. It's what we are gonna do. Stupid ghosts. What's the deal with these enraged phantoms? These freaking ghosts all over the place. What do I have that's dealing nightmarish damage? There's something that's dealing damage that makes the enemies run away. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I don't know if it's Cormac or if it's me, but something is making these enemies run away, which I am not going to be upset about. It distracts them and makes them want to run away and not fight me, which is super nice. I am not going to be upset about such things, there is no doubt. Hello there, skeletons. Hello there, everything. I am just going to go ahead and stand right in the middle and use my blessed hammer on all y'all. On all y'all to destroy all y'all. Get rid of that pile of bones, because I don't care about it. Crumbling bones. Got some gold in those crumbling bones. Super nice.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you, Leah. I'm not necessarily worried about you. You can hold your own. You can hold your own in all of this. You don't take any damage and you deal like 1 damage per tick, I think. You can only deal 1 to 5 damage to enemies per tick, which is just fine, I guess. You're a non-issue. I'm not concerned with your nonsense. Alright, well, go ahead and kill off these plague nests.
I spent years exploring places like this with Uncle Deckard.
You explored tons of places with Uncle Deckard. I'm really not concerned.
Enjoy hunting evil creatures through strange new lands.
I was talking about happy memories.
As was I.
As was I. Yes, Cormac is used to exploring strange lands and killing off strange new enemies all over the place. That is what we enjoy. That is those are the hobbies of an adventurer, is killing off strange enemies and strange new lands. It is absolutely wonderful. Stupid ghosts, get out of my face. Stupid freaking ghosts. It's a good thing that I can still deal fire damage to ghosts. Absolutely insane, but you know what? We can still deal fire damage to ghosts. I keep wanting to say file damage. We are going to go ahead and attack them with a file box. It's pretty great. Oh, hello there, Warrior's Rest. What is in the Warrior's Rest? Dead Plunderer. Don't need. Ancient Skeleton. Warrior's Rest.
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people in the forest above, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Got some Return Shield Man and a Hannah the Ghastly. He's Arcane Enchanted. Not a fan of being Arcane Enchanted. As the game progresses, Arcane Enchanted becomes extremely, extremely scary. But here early in the game, Arcane Enchanted really isn't that much of a problem. It doesn't really deal all that much damage. But as the game progresses, it becomes a bit of an issue. It becomes a bit of an issue. There's an Enchantress focus. I don't want an Enchantress focus. We're looking for a focus for our good friend Cormac. But where might we find such things? That is the big question. Who's to say? Who is to say? It seems like I always have the hardest time trying to find focuses for the follower that I'm actually using at the time. I always tend to find, you know, the focuses for every other follower that I'm not using. Which is not necessarily what I like to see. Ooh, what's this? What's this all
I
about?
wonder who killed these soldiers.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah, we'll soon find out, I think. Memorial Stone.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Defeat the invaders. Okay, I guess we'll defeat the invaders. We'll do what these warriors that died were unable to do. We'll destroy the coming onslaught of all of these ghouls. We shall save the day. We shall put the poor souls to rest.
Take the hill, brothers. Don't let these dogs have it.
What's... Enmerkar? How dare you call me a dog? How dare you say such things? That's rude. That's very rude of you. You're an ancient hero? What kind of hero calls another hero a dog? Last Stand of the Ancients. Achievement received. I will gladly take that. The Last Stand of the Ancients.
Our enemies are legion, but they will not take us without a fight. We must hold them here while the keys to the Holy Temple are hidden away from their leader, the fiend Nereza. Resolve must not falter, though we would surely die to the last man.
Yeah, so that goes to show again that we're going to be unlocking achievements as we play this Let's Play, which is going to be super nice. It's going to be kind of cool that we're going to be unlocking achievements as we play this Let's Play. But all right, let's go ahead and return these light balls to the temple. Place these beacons on the pedestals. Let's go ahead and do such things. Back to the Drowned Temple. And return these beacons to the pedestals. There's number 1. And soon to be number 2. There we go, and we leveled up even. Fantastic. Let's see what we got here. We got a Justice Rune, bursts. The hammer is charged with lightning and explodes. Enemies caught in the explosion have a chance to be stunned. No thanks. Got a new Blessed Hammer rune. The hammer is charged with lightning that occasionally arcs between you and the hammer as it spouts through the air, damaging enemies caught in the arc. I will gladly take that.
Thank you both for your help.
Judgment. The past judgment on all enemies in an area, immobilizing them in place for a short time.
No thanks are necessary.
I think I prefer Consecration, honestly, so I think that's what we're going to stick with, is Consecration.
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
I cannot fault them for doing their duty.
All right, let's do this thing. The Drowned Temple.
This architecture. This predates the Sin War.
Destroy them! Use the falling sword and destroy them. Now, I really do like the lightning Blessed Hammer. I think it is very nice. The arcs traveling between me and the hammers are very, very powerful. Ezek the Prophet. Good old Ezek the Prophet. What is he a prophet of? Is he a prophet of the end times? Is he a prophet of the beginning times? Is he a prophet of the current times? What is he exactly? Who's to say, man? I mean, he seems to be a prophet of the ancient times, given he's an ancient Nephilim champion, which makes a lot of sense.
Rise, my brothers! Rise and do battle!
Oh no! Brother Moek, Brother Laryl, and Brother Carol. Attack all of them. Use the falling sword on them and deal a huge amount of damage to them. Oh no, one of them has knockback. That's another ability that I'm not a huge fan of, is knockback, because it slows me down, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But nothing we can't deal with. Nothing we are incapable of dealing with. This guy steals my health, which is kind of a pain in the neck. Can you take care of him there, Cormac? Yes, you can. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Cormac. You go ahead and take this new chess piece as a reward. You take that as a reward.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are? You may enter our most sacred place.
This is your most sacred
Spirit
place?
speaks the truth. This was a good place. I can feel it.
What? Oh no.
The noble hero fought his way here just to die.
I admire your persistence.
And who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood.
What makes you think some random humans with some daggers are going to do any damage to a Nephilim?
Could
Honestly.
my mother be alive after all these years?
Time will tell. And what is the power within you that she spoke of?
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must get back to Uncle Deckard right away.
All right, let's grab this
Worlds
second
have
sword
been
piece.
changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
All right, well, that's taken care of. We got the
need to
second
go
sword
back.
piece. Return the glowing sword shard to New Tristram. So let's head on back here and speak to the fallen man.
Here, the second piece of the sword. Magda now seeks the third.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
The only fishing village near here is Wortham.
You're right, Leah. It must be Wortham. There is a ferry on the edge of Tristram that will take you there.
All right, well, I guess we're going to Wortham. So let's go ahead and do that. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to upgrade this guy, Stealing with Feeling. So rank 2, Journeyman, whatchamaface. So that's taken care of. Is there anything we can read in Leah's room? That's the big question I'm now asking. So let's see, is there anything we can read? Yes.
When we retrieved the stranger's second sword piece, Magda found us. She's always on our heels. Who is she? She claims to know my mother, but how could that be? Regardless, we must beat her to Wortham in the final piece of the sword.
I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to upgrade Miriam as well. Train her, upgrade her to rank 2, raising awareness. Very, very good. All right, that's what I like to see. All right, let's go ahead and head on over. Oh, I can also upgrade Covetous Shen. So let's do that too. In the loop. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and go over to Wortham. Head on over to Wortham.
Wortham, please. I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
Oh no, what's going on here?
Destroying the town. Get out while you can.
No! By all that is holy, the whole town is burning. Yes, it certainly is, and it's all thanks to these damn cultists. All these damn cultists, they don't care about infrastructure. They don't care about the beauty of civilization. That is absolutely crazy. All they care about is the prophecy of the end times, which is insane, jeez. Who are these people? The Priest Satchel, Priest Contemplations, Part 1.
One of the men retrieved a strange artifact in his nets. It looked like a hilt of an ancient blade, but I know it must be more. The fisherman argued with me, but I convinced him to leave it in the safety of the chapel, a holy place for a holy relic.
A holy place for a holy relic. Smart man, Mr. Priest. You are well aware of what that sword piece was. You are a smart man. As he runs directly into the combat like a crazy person. Alright, let's go ahead and kill off all these cultists. Now, who's the elite going to be? That is the question I'm asking. Who is going to be the elite? I am not entirely sure.
Fools! You cannot keep the sword from me.
This is bad.
My servants will burn this town to ashes.
The town is already burning to ashes. Urzel Mordrag, Dark Hierophant. So are these cultists just going to keep spawning until I kill off Mordrag? Are they just going to keep on spawning until I kill this son of a gun? I suppose that's entirely possible. But I am not all that concerned about you, Mr. Guy. Oh no, he's molten.
There's something coming.
Is there another elite? Yes, there is. There's multiples. Dark Berserker, Nightmarish, which I can live without. I'm not a big fan of Nightmarish enemies. I'm also not a fan of how powerful these guys' Ouch. Man, those super powerful hammers are a real problem. I can live without your super powered maces, my friends. So can you guys go away? Can you guys just go away? Thank you. Ooh, some legendary pants. What's the deal with these legendary pants? Ooh, I think I know exactly what these are. I think I know exactly what these are. Yes, the Poxfolds. 45 to strength, 43 to vitality, regenerates 66 life per second, increases gold pickup radius by 2. When 3 or more enemies are within 12 yards, you release a vile stench that deals 530% weapon damage as poison every 5 seconds to enemies within 15 yards. That is super duper nice. When I first ever played Diablo 3, this was one of the first ever legendaries that I ever got, was the Poxfolds, which is kind of cool. I really, really do like the Poxfolds. They are very, very powerful, and it also helps that they are double-socketed, which is going to make life even better for us.
I seek the hilt of a sword. It fell from the sky. Have you seen it?
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Yeah, you do that, Leah. All right, let's go ahead and grab this final sword piece. Grab this final sword piece and call our mission a success. Uh-oh.
It's gone.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I should have known. I must get back to Kane's house.
Yeah, this is when things are going to start going bad. We have to get back to Kane's. Hurry! Get over there! Hurry up before bad things happen! No, 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 no! Kane! Bad things! Bad things! Kane, no!
It's your choice, Kane. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
Oh, this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
So sad. So very damn sad. Alright guys, that is where we're going to go ahead and call today's video after that absolutely gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching experience. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. I will see you guys next time when we figure out what we have to do next after the fall of Kane and after our good friend the Stranger was taken by Magda. But as always guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It really, really does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.